Okay, I did not expect to say this, but I got bored playing Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, and then something weird happened. Let me explain before you write this game off. This is my early hands-on review of the Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream demo on the Switch 2. And if you're thinking this is just Animal Crossing meets The Sims, you're kind of right, but also very wrong. And by the end of this video, you'll know if this is actually worth picking up on release day or if you should hold off for a moment. Okay, so the demo is around about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how quickly you get through it, and it's basically one long tutorial. You dropped into this bright, chaotic, empty island and you're building a life for your me characters. Everything feels super accessible and super easy to jump into, but that's the thing, it almost feels too easy. I went in excited and surprisingly I got bored very quickly, but don't click off yet because that's not the full story. This is clearly designed as a beginner friendly life simulation game for the Switch 2. There's no difficulty settings or then there's no survival pressure, at least from what I could glean from the demo. You're basically managing relationships, emotions, and daily life moments. And when you do that, you earn warm fuzzies, which, yes, is not a sentence I ever thought I would utter seriously when reviewing a game, but you do earn warm fuzzies and you use those to upgrade your island and your residence. I really love that. The other interesting part is that there's also like no crafting and there's no farming or really deep systems. Again, from what I could glean from the demo, the paid full version might include those, so it's a wait and see kind of thing, but for right now, no crafting, no farming. You're mostly just observing interactions and nudging relationships along, and that sounds very simple, but I think that's kind of the point. And for a game that's supposed to be simple and fun, I had the biggest issue with the camera. It just never felt natural. It felt like I was fighting the controls in a game that's supposed to be relaxing. And the whole point of the game is to watch moments unfold and curate these cute, wacky, fun, weird moments. But if I am fighting with the controls and with the angles, that becomes a slight issue. Again, that might all be more refined in the full version, but it's a wait and see. Okay, now on to what I didn't expect. I actually really enjoyed creating the characters. The customization is surprisingly diverse and has lots of personality. And by lots of personality, I mean the me characters get personalities based on how you create them, and each personality has a different aura and type and what they bring and how they act, and it all really matters to how the game unfolds. So you start really thinking about, okay, how do I create someone different? What kind of diversity do I want to include on my island? Do I want someone who's going to cause some friction, or do I want someone who's going to be a bit more chaotic? Do I want a mix of ages? It becomes fun on how I can build this community up and then take care of the community afterwards. And you get attached to these little me characters and their interactions together. Like, you want to see how they play out and how they develop those bonds and relationships. It's so chaotic and very, very awkward and kind of hilarious watching these interactions. And that's where the game really starts to win you over. One thing I will say, and there's a major question for the full version of the game, and a concern of mine, is do I have to create every single me character that comes to the island myself? Because if that is the case, I'm going to burn out creatively fast. I'm really hoping that the full game includes like a randomizer or smart assistants, or just they spring onto the island that just sort of materialize for their synthesis or something. Because yeah, I don't think I have that many creative combinations in me. This game feels perfect for new players getting into life sims or fans of the actual Sims games, or if you want a low stress, cozy comfort experience on like a Sunday afternoon. But if you're looking for depth or challenge, this might not fully land for you. So is Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream worth it? I don't think this is a day one buy for me, but I do think this could be one of those games you pick up when you just want to relax, switch off, and smile. It's weird, it's chaotic, it's very Nintendo, and honestly, this might be exactly what some people are looking for right now. So are you picking this up on release day? Let me know down in the comments, and I'm genuinely curious to see where people land on this one. If you want more Switch 2 reviews, game reviews, cozy game breakdowns, indie discoveries, and honest first impressions, make sure you subscribe because I've got a lot more coming your way.